know, I know that's not too much.
We'll revisit that. Anybody else?
I think that like if your friend was like bulimic or anorexic or just like they didn't eat whatever, like if you tried to help them and they didn't stop, like you wouldn't know what to do because it like really hurts your body. But like I can see like a lot of people just being like, no, I'm not gonna stop. I really want to be this kind of person. So you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to help them.
Well, and advertisement too, like they make it so easily accessible. Like the whole lap band thing, you hear that on the radio, on commercials, you have people like rapping to that, like on different stations. Like it's kind of ridiculous. The billboards now that are everywhere about that, and like it's like obsessive. And then like the different pills you can take and all these different like fast track things. I think is not even an option. It's not even considered. You know, it's the ideas that are thrown at us, and it's like it's easy. You don't have to do it. You can do it this way. And people are so easily convinced that just from like the complete like just influx of information constantly coming at us that it works.
On like Facebook and MySpace and kind of like social networks like that, they have a lot of like pro-anorexic or pro-bulimic sites. They call it like Sinspirations, or like people who are like like promoting like a drastically thin lifestyle. What's your reaction to that? Like, what does that make you think? Do you think that's totally crazy, or do you feel like, oh no, that like makes sense? When you hear that, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
It's gross.
I think like why would you have to do that? Why would you want to be so like? Why would you want to like starve yourself? Like there's other ways you could like do it.
How do you feel?
Because it's their body. Like if you want to do it, that's fine, but you shouldn't encourage. Well, it's not like fine, but you shouldn't encourage someone else to hurt their body like you are. So yeah.
Do you think that like there's girls out there like who seriously do take that as inspiration and take that to heart? And why do you think they do that?
Definitely. Look at all these like just in MySpace, not even like the crazy different areas you can go down with it. Just look at any MySpace, it's pictures. You're gonna see pictures, people showing themselves like looking at their best. It's like competition these days. It's not just what you look like in person, it's how you can capture yourself to make you look the best. You are putting yourself out there. So I mean, it's not even just those sites, everyone is promoting themselves.
So you think like self-advertisement?
Oh yeah, definitely. And that even that can come off as like, oh my gosh, that's
really know like them.
Yeah.
You just know their image or what they try to do.
So like people self-advertising like on
Yeah.
MySpace and Facebook a lot, that even has an effect.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Have you guys ever thought about causing yourself harm? Even if like you haven't done it, has that crossed your mind? Like, oh, it would be an easy way out, or you know, I just try it because I heard it worked for Julie or whatever. Like, has it ever crossed your mind?
I really like food, so.
Yeah, I love food, but it really has crossed my mind. I'm not gonna lie, like but I don't think I'd be able to do it, and I don't want to do it. Like as more as you think about it, like it hurts your body when you just don't want to put yourself in that situation.
Yeah. My thing was like it wasn't really like harming my body, trying to like push myself more and stuff, because I have like 3 older sisters, and they're all like really skinny, but just like naturally, and like I'm more of the like muscular, you know, and like athletic, but they're always like just really thin and everything, and so it's like kind of like I wanted to be more like them, because they'd always be like, oh, like you're younger and like you're supposed to be like skinnier, you know.
So you feel like a lot of pressure from your siblings then? Okay.
Like she has to
tough.
live up to their
So again, you feel like you need to live up to something that's constantly like being forced in front of you?
And like they like walk around like in their sports bras and stuff, and like just like look good, and then it's like, what can I do with stuff? Yeah.
Make it
like,
their
my
family.
family.
Or like pressure, like situations like high school, like prom and stuff.
Yeah.
When it comes down to Yeah. It is,
The ex-boyfriend's gonna be there.
You don't have time to go run a few miles on the treadmill every day. You know, sometimes it comes down to it, and you really consider that option, like, you know, I would look a little bit better in that little dress I'm wearing if I just lost a couple. It's like saunas and all those crazy methods people use. I don't know, like pressure situations, yoga.
You just want to look like as best as you can, and sometimes people do like anything they can.
What is the best though? Where does that idea of best come from?
Probably like everything that they see like on TV. Like they just want to be like that. They see how like beautiful they are and this like what they do, and like they want, if they want to be an actress, like they want to be like them even more because they're an actress and they're successful in that, so they want to be like that even more.
It's the same place you get all your trends and everything from. Like where you always see that like people you like kind of like look for that kind of things. Like you can look at magazines and TV and movies, and you're like you begin to think of just different ways you can
So do we feel like body image is a trend? Do we feel like stick thin is a trend, or like curvy girl is a trend that's like being shown to us?
I hope the curvy girl becomes a trend. Right?
Like going back to like the media thing and like the last question, I think that like one show that's a really like could be really good example is like The Biggest Loser. Like they go on and they like actually work out, well like as you see I guess, and you see them like each week like progressing, that they can really do it that way to make, they don't have to be bulimic, like
as long as you work hard, you can get your goal weight.
That's true, and the thing I appreciate about that show that you don't see on anything else is like these people do have issues. Like just like someone with anorexia or bulimia, like they have problems. Like the one lady on this season now who lost her husband and her 2 kids in a car accident, and so she overate and now she's obese or whatever she is, and they're like working out the right way, they're inspiring her. You don't see that ever. Like if you're fat, like the media just takes over, like you're just ugly, like you're just not going to be anything that's acceptable over on this end.
Like I forget her name, I think it was like Kirstie Alley or something.
That actress
so
or whatever.
yeah, like one time
show, right?
Yeah, one time she was like a decent size and like she was okay, but then she like overate and she was ugly and she wasn't good anymore like for acting.
You saw
or
her nowhere.
Yeah. And then she got like, it was just different, and then she would be good and then bad because of her image, and she wasn't just like necessarily a good actress.
Yeah, she capitalized on the fact that she was a very large lady and was at a time like had a nice figure or whatever, and she had a show about like how she's a bad actress or whatever, and totally drew attention to it, made money off of it.
So you can play up your body image either way.
Yeah, or like,
but it was like the reason why she was getting attention because she's like, I'm fat, I eat a lot. Like it wasn't because like she had a talent or, well, I mean she does, but that wasn't what they were drawing attention to. Right. It was that she was.
It's like for entertainment. It's like being fat is like a method to like entertain almost.
It's the fat funny.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have like something else going on for you. You have to have,
comedians, they'll make jokes. Like you hear some like making jokes. Like one of my teachers will be like, oh, I'm just like a fat guy. Like he's just making jokes about himself, you know.
Has a bad body image, or people make fun of themselves because of like what they see and they relate that back.
I think that like I'm sure he gets made fun of by students, like because he's not like huge, but he's not like, but he has like a little belly, like and I just think that like he'll make jokes so other people won't, and like to be like, oh, well maybe if I make jokes they'll think I'm funny and they'll like me better, you know?
Like make them feel better.
Like I've done that before. I'll just like make jokes to myself on certain levels, like not that I'm like this huge person, but like.
Do you feel better when you make a joke like that?
I feel better and then I feel worse. Just like I don't want to make these jokes about myself. Like this isn't the person. Like I don't want to like make fun of myself because of that. But like at the same time, I'm okay with like being this like how I am to an extent, you know. Yeah.
Do you guys want to take a small break right now?